in May, this is the process that the wood is trying to generate the fire for everyone. For someone, fire can be favorable. For someone, fire can be unfavorable. And we talked about we have been waiting for the fire for last 3 years for a long time. So this moment could be very dramatic, especially for someone whose Yongshin, whose favorable energy is fire. And if we make these pillars in a more simple way, I already show you guys. We started this year with water head and mind, start producing this wood energy in February and March, and now it is generating the fire. In April, the wood steps on the dragon earth and now jump into the fire. But let's just remove this earth for more simple image. Now the basic dynamic of this month became more simple. It is all about generating fire from the wood. Our long-time wish and desire for last 3 years to produce fire is happening right now. However, I keep talking about the punishment energy between the tiger and the snake. The wood is trying to generate the fire, but suddenly the fire is trying to focus on this metal this month. So that creates the punishment between the wood and fire. Wood has had a hard time to produce this fire. Whatever daily master your chart has, the wood is trying to generate the fire. And now fire seems to take care of this metal. So in the perspective of this wood, I'm helping this fire to grow. And suddenly this fire is producing the metal element. And that tries to control this wood. So therefore, the punishment in this month is about two different mindsets can coexist. Like wood to fire, yang energy is growing versus suddenly metal energy is created internally. And because of these two different energy movement, we can feel a little bit annoyed. Everyone could feel a little annoyed or irritated about that. If we just focus on one thing, like if we just focus on wood, if we just focus on wood fire is like warm energy. It is more in a same direction, same season. That might be easier to focus. However, if there are 2 to 3 different things that we need to focus on, like spring, summer, and suddenly fall, like that can be a little annoying. And we can apply this to each daily master. I'm a strong Bing-Chun DM, and if I met another strong Bing monkey, Bing-Chun DM, while the two being are unfavorable to each other, and Chun and monkey are part of water triple combination, does it balance out? It could be. It could be. Chun, and if you have Chun dragon, so if you are Bing Chun, and if there's Bing Chun in the luck pillar or in your chart, this Bing and this Bing is not considered as a strong fire. If there is like fire, like here and here in your chart, let's make it as an extreme case. If this is your chart, it is very strong fire, and then dragon is taking all the fire energy. It is absorbing all the fire energy. It has a very important role in this chart. And if Bingshan, the monkey, comes, there's some friendship element, friendship spirit comes and bring the metal energy, which cools down a little bit, right? Plus the dragon tried to generate the monkey and also creates a little bit of half triple combination of water, right? So as you said, it balanced the chart a little bit if your chart is really strong. And the Bing fire on the heavenly stem takes a role as a rival or competitor for your chart. And at the same time, it can bring the favorable element to you and to share with you like that. Bing-chan is you and Bing-chan is another person. It doesn't work like that. You can think a little bit about that for your cooperative way, but usually many things can happen just in your chart first. But if you meet someone who has Bing-chan like that, if that is my partner to work together, and then those two characters create the triple combination of water aspect, that could be a good match. What's the difference between having a lucky or unlucky element in the heavenly stem or earthly branch? I always say heavenly stem is more about thinking process. It is more about desire we have. So if lucky element is in the heavenly stem, I keep thinking about that favorable energy to produce the result. And if that is unlucky, our mind and thinking is focusing on not a healthy way. It could be unfavorable things. For example, simply saying if the metal is favorable, and if it is in the heavenly stem like that, it is a strong fire, and the metal is wealth, spirit. So this is very strong fire. So the metal element could be favorable energy. Keep thinking, keep desiring about the money. Or if you are male, about the romantic relationship. That happens in the heavenly stem. You keep desiring something. And if it is in the earthly branches, it is same wealth spirit, same favorable energy, but it's not keep thinking. It's like you are going out to make the wealth, make the money, meet the romantic relationship. So it is a little bit different. If the heavenly stem, certain element is in the heavenly stem, that is more about desire, just thinking. And if it is in earthly branches, you are taking an action. And if you have both heavenly stem and earthly branches in the same element, your desire is realized in the reality. You think and then act together. Heavenly stem is thought and earthly branch is physical, yeah, mostly. And it happens in the same for the unfavorable energy as well. If this is an unfavorable, still same. Even though this is unfavorable energy, keep thinking about the wealth spirit as well. Keep thinking about the desiring, about the money, about the romantic relationship. But usually, if it's a favorable, for the wealth spirit, if it is a favorable energy, usually focus more on money making. And if it is unfavorable, same wealth, usually focus more on romance or emotion. It still works like that even if I have metal vaulted. What does it mean? It's like, oh, the storage, right? The storage, metal storage, as a cho earth. You're talking about this for the metal storage. Yeah, if you have the storage element, you care about that more precious. You care about that more sensitive, in a more sensitive way. If that is a favorable element, it could be like that. If you have that in your chart, if you have a metal storage, and the storage is that has the two meanings. You think that as a really valuable thing, and at the same time you kind of are a little bit irritated by that. It is not totally moving by what I want. Like I cannot really totally 100% control the wealth if you have the wealth storage. It's like love and hate situation. Okay? Any other questions? Like punishment day, punishment is really tricky. And then these days I really studying more about the punishment energy because that is really interesting. It's tricky and interesting. Like today, there's fire, snake, and monkey. So those three characters are kind of coexisting. It is more than just these two, tiger and snake. And there's one more punishment is happening. It is called as a triple punishment, and it is happening because of the fire, the snake fire. I'm trying to generate wood to fire energy, but snake is kind of the energy that betrays the wood. It suddenly produces the metal, it suddenly produces the water. So there are a lot of desires together in the same field, in the same space, and same time. So I go this and I go there. I try to go this, and some people try to make me go there that way. So those multi-directional energy can be coexisting in the punishment month or punishment day. So today I can feel a little bit about that triple punishment. Thank you for all your work. I really appreciate it. I'm going to through all your videos right now so I can be able to read my chart. Like, thank you so much. Nice to see you. Cash crypto. Okay.